Hey guys, this is our payback review 2014 of June 1st. Of course, we're the Wrestling Marks. I'm Alvin Alpha, and this is my good friend
Giovanni.
Giovanni, and we're gonna go right into it with the pre-show. And of course, we have to talk about this because it was one of the best matches, probably.
It was
Right?
the best match.
It. Okay, let's just go straight into the match. Of Hornswoggle versus El Torito in the hair versus mask match. And first, I want to mention that Michael Cole, he said this was an intensive rivalry. I was like, what the hell are you talking
It
about?
is pretty intense.
I
They've
guess.
had multiple matches in the past. It's almost as intense of a rivalry as like Randy Orton versus John Cena.
Uh, before the match, like they were showing them backstage, and they had like a small replacement tail for El Torito. But then I thought what was funny, they went to 3.5 MB. They were Heath Slater.
3.5 MB.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, Heath Slater was like, "Do you want to end up like these two?" And he was like pointing at these like those two bald guys that were working there in the back. I was like, "What
God,
the?"
3MB is amazing.
Okay, and then we go into the match, and they say El Torito's tail is growing back, apparently. Hornswoggle actually had a pretty cool attire. I like that jacket that he had. And
Hashtag 3.5 MB.
and Michael Cole says the rivalry has become personal, which, oh my god. At first I thought it was just like a joke match because there was this one part where El Torito lifted up Hornswoggle in an airplane spin, and then like they kept like falling and shit. I was like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous. But then they stepped it up a lot. Like I think the first time they stepped it up was Hornswoggle was like on the second rope, I think, and he went for like a corkscrew moonsault. I was like, oh my god, oh my,
Once again, you turn into Joey Styles.
pretty much.
Little known fact: when Alvin is impressed by something, he turns into Joey Styles. So
And Jinder Mahal, he went for like an over the top rope plancha, and then he took like a hard ass landing. Oh my god! And then Drew McIntyre. Oh my god, Drew McIntyre. Like everyone was in a crowd of like it was like a whole big mess, and then Drew McIntyre he like dived onto everybody. I was like, oh my god! I was like, oh my god! And then Hornswoggle did the same thing again, and then El Torito did a head scissor on Slater, and then Slater fell on everybody. Oh my god, that was
it
so.
was. I don't usually like those spots when someone just jumps on the other one and then it keeps going on. But this one was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, and then oh my god, El Torito was like shaking his ass, and then ABL was like, he's twerking, Michael.
He's
I
twerking, Mako.
I thought that was so ridiculous. Oh my
The
god.
bull is twerking, Mako.
And I believe Torito, he went for like I think it was a Hurricane Rhino, or I don't know, but Hornswoggle hit a freaking Batista bomb,
Yeah.
or bomb. I was like, oh my, I thought that was it, honestly. Then he kicked out. I thought that was like too much. Like,
The funny thing earlier in the match was when Hornswoggle was getting pinned by Torito, and or Hornswoggle would push him off, and then Charles Robinson would catch him, and then
yeah,
throw
and
him
then throw
back,
him
and
back
then
on, and then it did the same thing.
yeah.
But like he didn't even throw him back. Like, what the hell is that? He, like Charles Robinson just screwed freaking Hornswoggle somewhat. Oh my
Just screwed him
god.
over.
But Hornswoggle, he lost with like another move. Okay, Hornswoggle was grabbing the mask of El Torito and he pulled it off. But El Torito had another mask, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
It's his face, Michael.
And then El Torito hit a huge moonsault, and then, oh my god!
He got the win.
And then the Hornswoggle had to go out and shave his head with, I'm sorry, whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
I thought that was super funny.
Oh,
Whipped cream.
JVL. They're putting whipped cream all over him. MAGA.
Oh my god. But they didn't shave all of his head, thank God, but he still looks god awful.
He'll probably get it cut before tomorrow night. Hopefully.
After the match, they announced Cody Rhodes and Goldust, the Brotherhood, versus Ryback for later tonight. And I thought it was gonna be like, uh, I thought they were gonna break up that like in that night. But
Ooh.
we'll talk about that later.
Ooh, I thought the same thing, but
But oh my god, because okay, I'll talk about it later. But the segment though, like, oh my god, Ryback and Curtis Axel went up to Cody and Goldust. I thought it was super funny. They were like, I thought, oh my god, I used to think like Ryback was like so dumb, but now they're like super funny with like all the rock paper scissors and all that, and like I thought flipping coins and I thought that was funny.
I think now they're working more better as a tag team.
Yeah, as a tag team and as like an entertaining team as well.
Yeah.
So that's good. I never used to like Ryback, so I thought they're gonna like fade away like around this time, but they never did, and I'm glad because they actually showed potential in tag team now.
Cool. That's
So
what happens when two Paul Heyman guys fail. They just form a tag team.
Cesaro's gonna join them soon. I mean, what?
Well, if CM Punk ever returns, he'll join them.
Oh my god. Okay, so we go back to the panel, and what's announced by Booker T is that Bo Dallas is gonna face Kofi Kingston later tonight.
The match of the night.
Yeah, it probably was. Well, actually, the match never even happened. So, okay, and then we go on to the main show.
The main show.
Sheamus versus Cesaro.
Yeah, we begin with Sheamus versus Cesaro for the United States Championship, and
I thought
this
it was a great match.
This is what the second pay-per-view in a row that Cesaro has opened the show, the main show, which I think after he won the Battle Royal, I wouldn't expect this, but it was still a good match. So I mean, I suppose. So Paul Heyman came out after Sheamus came out, of course. He's talking about how he's representing his advocate this night and blah blah blah, and people start chanting CM Punk, and he basically tells the crowd he's not in the arena tonight. He's watching the Kings versus Blackhawks, and blah blah blah, and then he's like, oh, and the Kings will beat Blackhawks streak,
which they did. Which they did.
Yeah, which they did, and he was like the king of streaks was broken by my client Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. I'm getting tired of that, but so Cesaro comes out. I think it was a really good match.
It was.
It was a really good match.
I really expected it actually because oh my god, these guys like they had really good matches before, but not as. I think this was like their prime match, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because this is at a pay-per-view, and that makes a lot of sense. They were like they were trying to make a good match because I saw Sheamus. He was like already sweating in like 5 minutes into the match. Like yeah, but I remember this like one spot like Sheamus.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Sheamus was like on the apron, and then he went for a battering ram or like a springboard battering ram. Like signature shoulder block, but Cesaro, like he uppercutted his ass outside of the ring. I was like, oh my god!
That uppercut hit hard too.
No, that looked like it hurt like a bitch.
They shot it in slow motion. I was like, holy shit! He just got uppercutted out of his world. That was crazy.
I love this match, and I thought I couldn't like I would have passed it on if Sheamus won. With the bro kick, I would have like let it go, but I guess it made. But like, I agree with the ending, but at the same time, I don't.
You agree with the winner, but not the way it ended. I
mean, yeah, I mean it. I could agree with both like winners, you know.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like how Sheamus. Like, he absolutely no-sold that Cesaro swing. And then he put him in a small package, and he won. And I was like... It looked like they were shocked for a moment, and then, like... But Sheamus won off a roll-up.
God damn it, Sheamus.
I kind of... Sheamus winning off a roll up. I guess is that how they? I guess that's like revenge for that German
It's
suplex.
not revenge. It's payback.
O-
That
Okay.
was cheap. That was cheap.
All right. The next match, the Brotherhood versus Ryback, and I thought they were gonna break up. Like this was the
I think
perfect
we
time.
all did.
Yeah, because like they mentioned earlier tonight, like Cody was like, "I know this is my fault, and I know I've been the weak link," and he's like, Goldust like he was like, "Oh no, you weren't." Like it looked like he was kind of faking it, kind of, but and then they mentioned that like it's been 1 year since they formed the Brotherhood, and I just
In that
noticed that.
exact arena.
Yeah, in Zach Arena, and I was like, it's gonna it's just probably.
Just by mentioning that, it makes everyone think, oh, they're breaking up tonight, I guess.
But like, it could have gone either way because I thought Cody was like gonna turn. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna jump off the apron, but Cody Rhodes is like,
Why
I'm,
do they keep
I
doing this to Rhodes? First of all, this match was really good. I think both of the teams were really
yeah,
impressive tonight. They're on the top of their game. But they just keep doing this to Cody Rhodes where Goldust is being, like, manhandled. And he tags in Cody. And Cody just takes on both opponents. And for some reason, he tries to go for a disaster kick. It always gets reversed by it. Like, can you please just stop that? So he tried going for one disaster kick, and it turned into, like, I think a power bomb.
no, it was a shell shock
No,
actually.
the first one was a power bomb.
Oh yeah,
Because it happened twice. And then he ended up recovering. He hit him with the crossroads. And then he tried the
that's,
disaster kick again. And
but
got
yeah,
reversed into a shell shock, making Ryback get the win.
like
Really?
you would think like Cody Rhodes would know not to go for it again, but he did. I was like, are you serious? But there's this spot before. He kind of botched it though. There was a double moonsault which I
Oh,
marked.
yeah. That looked
He kind of
really
like
rugged.
it could have been good, but he like slipped for a second. But I think that was super cool though, the shell shock emitter. But I still think that was stupid that they did that. I think the move looked cool, but I disagree that uh, like why couldn't like someone just turn heel? Well, I think Goldust could have turned heel after, you know?
Yeah.
Like I
Neither
thought
of them really even turned heel. Like
I
what the
guess
hell
that's good.
happened?
I thought Goldust was gonna turn Cody around and just like final cut his ass. I was like, do it, Goldust, do it. But like,
But so
Cody,
Cody said, "You
oh,
need a better tag team partner than me," and then he just left.
and I was like, what?
I sat there because when he got the mic, I was sitting there like, "Oh, this is it. They're gonna break up. He's gonna turn heel on Goldust. It's gonna happen." And he says that, and I'm just like, "Wait, what?
Oh wait,
What's going on here?"
and he just leaves. I'm like, what the? I don't even know. Okay,
Gosh. Following this, we have probably the match of the night. Not really. The opposite. We have Rusev versus Big E. And, God, it was it. There's only two things I liked about the match, and it was the spear Big E gave Rusev off the apron, and the super kick Rusev
yeah,
gave
that's
to
the
Big
first
E.
kick. I was about
I
to
knew
say
you
that.
would like that. I knew you would like that. Those are the only two good things I liked about this match. But pretty much by the beginning of the match, Big E and Rusev are pretty equal. They're like strong as each other. They're like equals pretty much.
Did you notice how like before the match they came, like Big E came out and he was like on the ramp with his flag, and he
Yeah.
looked at Rusev and they were like swinging their flags together like retards. I was like, what the fuck is going
All
on?
I could think of that was when Umaga and Great Khali were backstage and they were talking to each other. That's basically what happened with Rusev and Big E, because they're both like weird genetically mixed people with these flags waving them left and right. And then, but of course Rusev wins with the accolade, aka the camel clutch. Again, I don't think he's been defeated. I'm sorry, in Raw history,
No, he
but
is not.
or WWE history.
Okay, and then we go to the next match, which is probably the second match of the night.
Sarcastically.
Just kidding, just kidding. It never even happened. It was Kofi Kingston versus Bo Dallas that was announced earlier on the pre-show on the panel. And by the way, I liked Kofi's jacket, by the way.
Yeah, actually, his attire kind of looked
Yeah,
pretty
it looked
cool
pretty
tonight.
cool.
Too bad
But
he got murdered.
by the way, when Bo is, oh my God, his entrance when he's like in the ring and he's on his knees and the
Yeah.
spotlight is in, it's like on him. I was like laughing. Oh my God.
Bo Tebow, maybe? Tebow! Haha.
Bo Dallas. Oh my God. Okay, Bo Dallas grabs the mic and he says, even though the Hawks are going to lose, it doesn't matter. You're all winners. All you have to do is Bo leave.
All you have to do is Bo leave. He predicted the future along with Paul Heyman. They both predicted that the Blackhawks would lose.
It was Bo Dallas. All Bo Dallas.
It was all Bo Dallas.
It was the
really?
power of Bo leaving.
The Blackhawks heard that and they just stopped Bo leaving. Like, Bo Dallas isn't Bo leaving us, so we have to stop Bo leaving.
Dude, I was like so pumped for this match.
I know, me too. I was really excited.
And then
It was
Kane
just-
come out. I was
yeah,
like,
bullshit Kane.
how is Kane relevant to anything to this? I was like, poor Kofi and poor Bo because like Bo, this was like his first ever like pay-per-view match, like singles match, and then like Kane had to interrupt the. I was like, what the hell?
I feel more bad for Kofi though because I think this, even though it wasn't a match, it helped with Bo Dallas's character of being this inspirational asshole. And Kofi just got killed, and
Yeah,
that's all. So
and
I
like
feel more bad for Kofi.
what's worse is that like he was like Booker T told him he's like, oh, you got a match with Bo Dallas. He was like, all right, and he was all happy and stuff
Yeah.
on the panel, and then he gets squashed. That sucks. That sucks so much.
Kane basically came out, and Bo Dallas and Kofi looked like they were gonna fight together, and they're gonna be co-equals on this. But
Yeah,
Bo Dallas left the ring.
He books it, and then like Kane just squashes Kofi and tombstones him right in like the center of the ring.
And then to add insult to injury, Bo Dallas comes in and he says that soon Kofi will be back on his feet and even better in no time. And all he has to do is Bo leave.
Yeah.
All he has to do. I love Bo Dallas.
Okay. After that, whatever you call that segment, I don't even know. We go into the Rob Van Dam versus Bad News Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship.
And I'm afraid I've got some bad news. If you thought Rob Van Dam would win.
Oh my God! When he said when Bad News Barrett came out, when he said, if you want RVT to win this match, I thought he was gonna say like, give me a hell yeah. I was like,
just because he steals RVD's thing and DDP's catchphrase doesn't mean he'll steal Steve Austin's. But I actually expected him to address his bad news towards the Blackhawks. But surprisingly, he didn't. He just did it to RVD. And finally, after his bad news, he was like, he did the RVD pose while he said, BNB. I was like, oh, Barrett, why you keep doing this? This match, I actually did not really like.
It was alright. It was like a match you would see on Raw.
Yeah, well,
Like,
I don't know. I expected so much more than this match. I thought it was just super slow and
yeah.
probably
But,
too
like,
much brawling than it should have been.
I like the when Barrett he hit his elbow on the post on the outside. I thought that was a cool spot. But oh my God.
But
So
he still finds the strength to hit that bull hammer later on.
yeah, like RVD went for a split leg moonsault, and then Barrett put his knees up and then hit the huge bull hammer, which I always mark out. Like I know it's gonna happen, but I always mark out. Oh my God. So up next is Daniel Bryan's decision, and before that, JBL like was on commentary and they're talking about it, and JBL says like the most dick thing I've ever heard.
That was funny. That was he couldn't even like keep his laugh in either after he said it.
Brian was like, he was like, Brian could always find another wife. I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
I was like,
What
yes,
the hell?
he could. I mean, like that tweet, like Corey Graves tweeted, if Bree wants to leave Daniel, I mean, she also has a twin, so Daniel could always also go to that. So Stephanie McMahon, let me tell you, she looks way better in a dress than in her black suits.
Pretty much.
She looks so ugly and disgusting in those suits.
This was like, they were just like stalling, and then, what I found funny, of course, I'm gonna have to mention this. They were chanting CM Punk, the crowd,
God,
and
this
then
was the most dick thing I've ever heard.
I thought that was super funny though because like, yeah, like I think she said Daniel or Bree, right? Did
She
she
said
say?
Daniel.
Okay, she was like, see Daniel, they want you to quit just like CM Punk did. I was like, oh,
Like, this
I
was the first moment in how long that they've actually mentioned his name. Like, Paul Heyman has mentioned him, but not his name necessarily. Like, this night, he never said CM Punk. He just said, he is not here. And
yeah.
Stephanie actually said, they want you to quit just like CM Punk. I was like, what?
Damn,
What
shots
did you...
fired.
Yes, shot fired. Apply cold water to the burn.
And then of course you had to like break the PG era and
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to break it. What was that word?
Bitch!
What was the word that he was looking for?
Bitch! That was so bad. So what ended up happening was that um Brie Bella she quit. Well, she said she can't get fired because she quits and she slaps Stephanie right across the face.
That was so funny because Stephanie legitimately looked shocked because of that.
I know.
Like, she didn't expect it to hurt that much.
I feel like I think Stephanie doesn't even like like that. Like I heard once that like someone interrupted her and then like she actually said it. She was like, "Don't ever interrupt me again." On like, and then that was actually real. I feel like she would. I feel like she was actually mad, but I don't know.
Who even
Honestly,
knows with the WWE what's real and what's fake? It's so hard to even know.
except for the punches.
Well, yeah, except for the moves. We're talking about how, like, what they talk about and what they say.
All
But yeah,
right.
Stephanie, like, ran away, like, super fast after she got slapped. Which was hilarious. Like, what are you doing, Stephanie? You own the damn company. Get security to pull her out of your show. You're a
Yeah.
principal owner of the WWE. Damn it. So following the quitting of Brie Bella, we had, in my opinion, honestly, this is not a joke, the match of the night. For sure. And I did not expect it out of this match. It was John Cena with the Usos at ringside versus Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt family at ringside. I really did not expect this match to be this good, and I really liked it. Even the ending didn't bug me just because the match was super amazing. This
Yeah.
match like was not a typical Cena match.
Yeah. There were like so many great spots.
Yeah, like there was this one time like Cena went off the ropes, and I thought he was gonna shoulder tackle Bray down, and I even called it. I was like, shoulder tackle, but Bray got the upper hand instead. I was like, wait, what? This really isn't a John Cena match. I think John Cena matches are better when they're stuff like Last Man Standing matches or I Quit matches or stuff like that. Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah.
But this was a really cool match.
Yeah. There was this one like spot where like um it was like the beginning of the match and like the referee was counting Wyatt down and Wyatt like got up like with his arms and legs and he looked at Cena. I was like, "Oh my God." I completely forgot about that, but then I wasn't really surprised that he did that. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
was kind
God.
of
By
calling
the
that.
way, Luke Harper is the shit. Oh my God. He did like a suicide dive.
Yeah, he's a
Shows
big
on Eric.
guy.
He's a big guy. I think he's only like 6'2", honestly. Like I think I read once he was only like 6'2", but he looks so
You
big.
know, he looks a lot bigger than just 6'2". My
Yeah.
brother's 6'2".
Damn.
CM Punk is like taller than 6'2", I'm pretty sure. He's like
No,
6'4".
no, CM Punk is 6'2".
No, 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 no.
I know, I know.
Okay, well then, yeah, you know. So you basically just said that no, Luke Harper is not 6'2".
You know what? Forget it. Okay. There was another awesome spot where okay, well, Cena, like, he got the stairs that
Holy
Wyatt brought
shit.
in, and he like launched that thing to
That
Cena.
hit him hard,
Oh my
and
god,
he
yeah.
like fell. I
Like,
thought he was knocked
damn.
out. And then after that, I noticed that Bray Wyatt was bleeding from his, I believe it was his elbow, I think.
Oh.
But I don't know if that was due to the stairs or not. I can't believe I just said that. Or not. But that was the first time I actually noticed it.
And then there was a Sister Abigail when Cena was running off,
Oh,
and then he got the Sister Abigail on the freaking floor. I thought that was super cool.
yeah.
There was a senton off the ropes. I mean, I'm not off the ropes, off the steps onto the ground. I thought that
Oh,
was super
yeah. And then my brother said that he hit his head on the barricade, Bray.
cool. Yeah, I think
But
he
I
did.
didn't notice it. But my older brother did say that
But
because he was
like,
watching with me.
what, like, was super weird? Like, the other Wyatt family members and the Usos were gone
They
for
just
the.
like disappeared.
Yeah, they disappeared, and then like they came out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, the Wyatts came out and just like picked up Bray Wyatt and
And
then
then
started beating up Cena, and then the Usos came out. This is like a
yeah,
giant mess.
we waited for like I waited for like 2 to 3 minutes for the Usos came out. Oh my god. Oh my god. By the way, this was probably the best. I don't even know. Yeah, probably like the best spot of the match. Luke Harper got one of the Usos. I couldn't really tell them apart.
I just call
Luke,
them Uso 1 and Uso
yeah,
2.
Luke Harper. He he
Uso
had
1 hit Eric Rowan through the table with the
oh
hip
yeah,
move, and
oh,
then Uso 2.
yeah,
God, poor Uso 2.
Luke Harper hit a superplex to the outside through the table, and I
Through
was
two
like,
tables.
2 tables. That was amazing. And then Bray Wyatt out of nowhere, he hit his crossbody through the barricade to
Yeah.
Cena. I was like, oh my god.
Funny thing is, they got up in like 5 seconds.
And then yeah, they did. And then I think the way they ended it where Cena like did like an attitude adjustment through like the production box thing. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Wasn't Yeah, I think it was an AA, right?
It was an AA, yeah.
Right. I feel like this was um like how Cena pushed another production box on top of the one Bray Wyatt went through. I felt like that was like a Rock versus Mankind moment.
Yeah, I didn't really think he needed to do that.
I I guess he just wanted to be like Super Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that doesn't show that he's Super Cena, because it's showing that I don't want this guy to get up, so I'm going to put another box on top of him.
I think what was cool was that like they showed Bray's face like knocked out,
Yeah.
and that was the only thing they was showing. So pretty much Cena won with an AA through the production table or production box thing, whatever.
Case, box,
Case,
equipment thing. I don't even know what the hell that shit was.
Okay, this match was probably the weakest match.
Yeah, I was bored.
And it was like when I say weak, I mean like weaker than Biggie and Rusev.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty sad, because Piggy and Rusev was like 5 minutes long.
I
Or
think this was
short.
longer.
Yeah, this was way longer, but it was way worse.
Okay, by the way, this was like the first time they ever I think this was like the first time they ever showed like a recap of like divas having a feud other than AJ and Caitlyn. They actually showed a recap of what like their feud
Yeah.
is.
What happened between Paige and Alicia Fox, and Alicia Fox's craziness.
Oh yeah, by the way, Alicia is now Queen Alicia. So
Really?
yeah, we're
Really?
gonna
Queen Alicia. No, screw her. She's Alicia Fox.
this match was like another like I feel like I saw this match like 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. This
And then
match
like
was pretty generic.
I thought the end was gonna be good because Paige got like a comeback and I was like, yeah, he's actually getting offense, but then she automatically put the Scorpion like death lock, and then she
Which is
won.
the most painful looking move of all
I
diva
know.
moves.
Okay, and then
God,
you
Alicia Fox.
what the hell is that? Alicia Fox like literally like she got emotional.
What was she screaming? I couldn't really tell what she was saying.
I don't even know. And then she like ran like a little.
Yeah, like a little
She,
girl, like just
she ran so. Ew, that was nasty. And then I think this match was like to calm the crowd down for the next match.
yeah.
This
I
is the
think
main event.
basically this was WrestleMania 30, and this was the Divas Invitational Battle Royal or whatever the hell it was. But
Yeah,
this match was horrible. It's pretty sad that the Divas, well, one Diva down in NXT and Natalia could put on a better match than the Divas champion and Alicia Fox. I mean, being the Divas champion, you should be able to put on a better match than someone in NXT.
yeah. So
I think they didn't really make us. I like Paige. I don't think they made a good choice giving her the championship.
I think they did. It's just that they never like let her do stuff, you know? And she
But at
never
the same
wrestled.
time, like, if, because I know the way wrestling works, there's two wrestlers and they'll have an agent who helps them create the basically the base of the match. So if she thinks she's like not getting any wrestling time, really, she could just say, you know what, I think I should do this, and then they could do this and then that. Or they just do it on the wing, whatever she wants, but she's not doing that, so you can't really blame the WWE for doing it. You could also blame Paige for not standing up for herself and saying, you know what, I'm tired of these matches where I just get beat up most of the time and then win. I'm not John Cena. So I think it's really mostly her fault,
It's kind of
honestly, I
50-50 to
think.
me. But I feel like there's no one else to give the Divas Championship to, you know.
Natalia's a
I know,
great performer.
I would have said Natalia a long time ago. But you know what? At the position Natalia is in, I don't think she's ever gonna get anywhere. I feel like 3 weeks ago she was getting like emotional, right? She was getting rated on her match, and she lost to Nikki Bella, sir. So I don't think Natalia was getting a shot anytime soon.
I think she should, though, because, I mean, I think she deserves it.
I
She
feel
put
like
on an amazing match with Charlotte
yeah,
at NXT. Like, winning aside, like, don't look at the winning or losing. She'll put on a good match no matter what.
yeah.
She's one of
I
the
think
few divas that can do that.
okay, since Alicia Fox failed to, give a good match or Paige, whatever, I feel like Natalia would be a good opponent for
I
Paige.
think she would, too.
I think she deserved it, after that NXT Takeover match. Like I
Yeah.
feel like this would actually be a good match because Natalia has had the best diva matches like in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Natalia always wants to do all this stuff, and I know she loves like wrestling and all that, but I feel like if they don't fix Paige or they don't fix Natalia, like they just need Paige versus Natalia next, I
I think
think.
that would bring the best out of both of them
Yeah.
and really be able to showcase. Like, it doesn't even matter who wins. It'll be able to show, oh, these two are actually really good. What have we been doing? These two could have been feuding for a long time. But of course, WWE doesn't give two shits about the divas, really. Like, the only reason their like diva matches in NXT are good is because Triple H runs shit down there. Meanwhile, up here on the main roster, Vince McMahon runs it, and Vince McMahon's so freaking ignorant that he just looks at these women like freaking pieces of meat, throws them out there with little small clothes, and if they don't, they won't get a TV time. Like, that's the difference between Triple H running NXT and Vince McMahon running Raw. Like, Triple
But
H cares about everything, well, Vince doesn't so much, I believe.
yeah, even though it's funny to make fun of Triple H of like, burying and all
Yeah.
that. But it's fun to do that, but like to be serious, like it's honestly Vince McMahon. Like Vince is like the most biased guy, like the
Yeah.
most biased boss ever, even though he's so caught up in like the Attitude Era. Like that's all over. Just like I feel like
I don't think he's caught up in the Attitude Era, because if he
well,
was, he wouldn't be in PG era now. He's
well,
in the present, I think, is all he cares about is the present, not the future, not the past, but
well,
he's making horrible decisions. Because I feel like people are probably afraid to tell him otherwise. Like, if he makes a bad decision, I feel people are too scared to say, I don't think that's very good. Can we try
yeah,
this?
yeah. All right, enough of that. Let's just go to the main event.
The main event.
Shield versus Evolution. And let me first say of all, what the fuck was Batista wearing? What the hell are you
Hashtag
wearing?
Blue Tista. Whoever came out with that was genius.
Yeah, I didn't even like think of that, and then it became the #1 trend.
Yeah.
Here, I was like, what the hell?
It's
Um,
funny how these matches with Shield, Triple H and Randy will be dressed in black, and then Batista will be dressed in whatever the hell color he wants.
alright,
Like, at Extreme Rules, he wore red. This pay-per-view, he's wearing blue. Like, what the hell, Batista? Are you colorblind or what the shit?
oh my God, there was a spot where Rollins was like on the production box thing or whatever you call it, and then he got hit with whatever. I don't even know what it was, but my God, Triple H like smacked him in midair with like a metal. I don't not metal, but like
It
plastic.
was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was true. I think it was like the seat to the to like a chair,
Oh
like
my
the seat
God,
part,
that
to
looked
like a
like
steel chair.
that looked like they knocked the shit out of. Like they got squashed from like that point on.
Yeah, from the
Uh,
like, ooh.
yeah, there was like and then they went all the way to the stage, and then like, um, there was like a pedigree on the chair on the stage, and then they went for Roman Reigns, and he tried to fight back. And by the way, when like they took off his shirt, like I was like, that gives me an idea for a new tire for Roman Reigns. Like he should wear tights.
Wow.
Okay, that's off topic, but
You just wanna see him in tights, you freak.
I mean, no, I mean like when they break up, but
Oh.
but oh my God,
I was
so
just all I thought was, well, there's all the fangirls going crazy over this, probably.
yeah, probably. So Roman Reigns tries to fight back, but then they eventually drag him back on top of the stage, and then
I just saw Dean Ambrose hiding. I was like, oh, what the hell is he gonna do? Why is he
and then
hiding? And where's Seth Rollins?
and yeah, I was like, well, first I didn't like pay attention to Rollins. I didn't see Dean, and then he tried to attack Triple H, but then that failed. And then I looked around for Rollins. I was like, what the hell is Rollins? And I was like, I swear to God, if he's on the top of the freaking on top of the stage, I will freaking mark the fuck out. And then he was on top
And
of the
sure
mini.
enough, he dives off of the Tron onto all three members of the Shield, or not the Shield of Evolution. God, that was crazy.
He was on top of the Minitron. I was like, oh my God, no, I knew it. And then he did that big dive again, and then it was cool. And then they were all diving, and then like it looked like
They all like, for
they
some
were,
reason, started to crawl back to the ring.
yeah, like that
Like,
looks
oh, this
super
is
weird.
coincidental. Like, okay, let's just all go to the ring now.
That
That's
looks
awesome.
super weird. It looked like Rollins was like crawling away from like zombies. I don't know.
I would have.
Okay. So Rollins and Batista, I think, are like the
Yeah.
legal men, right?
Well,
And then
actually, Roman was the legal man last, but for some reason they just let Batista and Seth go at it.
I guess he tagged him or something.
I
I
don't
don't,
think they did. I don't think
I don't even
there's.
know. I couldn't even. And then
God,
so
this match was
Batista
so crazy.
Rollins was on the second or the top rope, and then Batista hit a spear in midair, and then Batista was about to go for a Batista bomb, but Seth Rollins reversed it and went over his head, and then a spear from Roman Reigns, and then Batista was eliminated. And what was funny that the crowd sung the na 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 thing. I
Because I know this is probably his
Yeah,
last time in the
yeah,
WWE.
it
His
is. So I thought that was
hopefully,
fun.
let's all pray.
And then I thought this really didn't make sense. Dean Ambrose came out of nowhere like with a chair, to Orton, and then he hit the dirty deeds on the chair. I thought that looks super cool, by the way.
And then
But
Randy Orton
like,
was eliminated super
yeah,
fast.
but like, was Dean ever tagged?
No one was ever tagged,
I
dude.
was like, I
Seth
was
was
like,
never even tagged.
I guess they never showed the tag. I don't even know. And
There
then
was no tags. Like after they started brawling again outside the ring, it just turned into tornado. It went from tornado tag to normal tag to tornado again, and it's just what's going on. So confusing.
I was like, oh, it's 3-on-1 Triple H, and then I really thought Dean was gonna get eliminated when Triple H, well, Dean was picking him up, and then he low blowed Dean Ambrose, and he was about to hit the
The
pedigree.
face that Dean Ambrose made after that low blow though was like
Right,
priceless.
priceless, yeah.
Like what
Oh my
the hell?
God. But then I believe Roman Reigns hit like a Superman
Yeah.
punch, and then Batista out of nowhere he hit a spear to Reigns, and I thought, oh, someone's gonna get eliminated now. And then Orton slides in the sledgehammer.
Randy Orton slides in the sledgehammer and then goes back to acting like he's dead.
Yeah,
Like what
because
the
he's
hell?
like, yeah, and then um, oh my God, the freaking hammer shot to Dean Ambrose. Like
Yeah.
that looked like, I know he covers it with his hand, but like that still looked like it
Yeah.
could have hurt like a lot. But Rollins, I mean, Triple H was gonna go for a hammer strike to Roman Reigns, who was about to get up, but out of nowhere, Seth Rollins hit a springboard knee to Triple H to the side of the head,
And
and
he
then
just like tossed the sledgehammer.
yeah, and
Like not
then
even caring about where it landed. It could have landed like in the crowd, but he didn't care. He just tossed it out of his hand and then ooh, and he gets speared. And that is the end of Evolution.
that was super cool. Like I thought, like Roman Reigns was gonna be the last guy, but I love how they made them all strong.
Well, you know what they say, Alvin.
No, I don't.
You either adapt or you
Or
perish.
believe.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh. I mean, you could believe if you want to. Why does this always happen, I feel? I'm like, I say something really slow, and then you say something, and we're just sitting here like, oh. Oh. I mean, because the other day I was editing NXT TakeOver, and the exact same thing happened, I'm pretty sure. We're
Really?
weirdos. We're weirdos. So
Mm-hmm.
the Shield won, and Dean just looked like he was dead
I know.
when they were standing up.
And then like they put their fists together and they look like they went through hell,
They did.
honestly. And I thought that was super cool. Like that was a cool moment. By the way, Roman Reigns got his vest back.
Yeah, I didn't even notice when he got it back. It just showed up. I was like, wait, what? Where'd he get that from? He was like,
I thought Triple H like threw it in the crowd, but I guess Roman Reigns like didn't like not having a shirt, I guess.
he was like,
So-
I'm not letting no fangirls put pictures of me on Twitter tonight. So that
Or
happened.
Tumblr.
Yeah, or Tumblr. I
Unless-
swear I can't look up WWE on Tumblr without getting like fangirl fan fictions, and I'm just like, please stop, please. It's not like I read them, but still. Right, I read them.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I would rate this pay-per-view probably like an 8 or 9.
I would give it an 8, definitely. I think this was,
8.5.
in my opinion, it was stronger than Extreme Rules. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I think it was a
But-
lot better than Extreme.
Plus, they actually gave a good show. Like, because NXT TakeOver was great, and then everyone's like, oh, if they don't have a good show, that's going to be super embarrassing. That's going to be sad. But they actually put a good show on tonight.
A little bit better than NXT Takeover, I guess.
I
But
would say it's better
yeah.
than NXT TakeOver.
yeah, I would say
As a whole. But
just by a little.
yeah. Just a bit.
And that's pretty embarrassing because like Takeover has like 3 matches.
Yeah. It was like 2 hours compared to a 3-hour show. Not even
Yeah.
3 hours. 3 hours.
No, it's
plus
actually
30
4
minutes.
hours, I think.
Really? Is it now? Wow.
From 4:30 to like 8. Well, it's actually 3 hours.
Yeah, it's 3.5 hours, almost 4. Well, if
Uh,
you watch the backstage fallout, then
It's 4.
it's 4
But
probably.
oh my God.
Whew.
That
This
was
was a crazy night. I just can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.
oh my god, more wrestling. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
more wrestling. That's just amazing.
Oh my god. Takeover, SmackDown,
Well, we don't
Payback.
watch
No.
SmackDown, so
Well,
Takeover, Payback, Raw. I watch main event eventually, or occasionally. And then, oh god, my only free day is basically Wednesday
oh yeah,
because
by the way, this match was, I mean, this show was actually pretty good. I mean, really good, even without the World Championship match.
yeah, that's surprising. The world champion was not in a match, but the show carried on very well. Minus the champion,
Or,
but God, this
yeah, I mean, it's a good pay-per-view because we're not like ranting about anything.
yeah, we didn't really complain about anything other than the Divas match, and even the Rusev versus Big E match, we didn't really say anything bad. Probably just because the spear and the super kick.
Super kick, yeah.
We all know how much you love super kicks.
I
Was
love
there any super kicks in Evolution versus Shield? I don't think there were.
No, there's one in RVD versus
Oh
Barrett,
yeah.
which looks sick.
You and your super kicks.
I would love. Oh yeah, there was super kicks in, of course, the Cena versus Bray.
Oh, but that's because it was us.
I was really voting for Bray though. I had like my Bray shirt on and all that.
Then your new Bray shirt. I honestly would have wanted him to win, but I predicted that John would win.
Yeah, I predicted that John would win, but I wanted Bray to win so bad.
Didn't we all?
I thought my shirt was gonna be like the good luck charm, but nah.
Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe it was a bad luck charm. Maybe if you didn't win it or wear it, I mean, if you didn't wear your shirt, Vince McMahon would have been like, you know what? I think we'll switch up the script and we'll have Bray Wyatt win. But he just had to wear the shirt. He felt it. He was like, I feel some kid named Alvin wearing a Bray Wyatt shirt. I don't like that. So
Right, right.
it's all because of you.
I'm
Thanks a
sorry.
lot.
I'm sorry.
God, so
Alright.
this concludes our review, I would say. Unless you have anything else. Last minute comments.
Of course. Always subscribe, like this video, subscribe to our Twitters.
You do not subscribe to a Twitter. You
I'm
follow.
sorry.
someone.
Follow our Twitters. Okay, I'm not good at this.
I am. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Continue.
So, all right. Follow our Twitters, twitter.com/AlvinAlpha and twitter.com/XXOMGXX. Did I get that right?
You did. I thought you were gonna mess up for a second.
Yeah.
And you got it right.
All right. All right. So
Yeah.
please, share this with anybody who loves wrestling as much as we do, because we love to share our opinions on almost everything that we do not like, and of course everything we love, which is wrestling.
And super kicks.
And super kicks. I love super kicks. Who doesn't love super kicks?
Every night before bed, Alvin watches a super kick compilation.
And yeah, I actually do. No kidding.
If I was right about that, I would be a little freaked out about you. I wouldn't know what to do.
I love super kicks, and I don't know. All right. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, of course. Again, as I say, it really helps us out. All right. Peace. Bye. Adios, bitches.